Welcome. I am Rosemarie Siewnarine, a Master's in Education student at the University of the West Indies in St. Augustine. My action research proposal I am presenting to you is entitled Decreasing Aggressive Behavior at the St. Rose's Primary School. Meet my PLC team. We are called Team Changers. We have 5 teachers, 2 students, and me, the prime researcher. The PLC group met and identified the problem at St. Rose's Primary School as of aggression. Therefore, we have decided to find strategies to decrease aggressive behavior at St. Rose's Primary School. Here is a sample. What is aggressive behavior?
Sarah and Misha are 2 friends playing in the backyard. Sarah reaches over and grabs one of Misha's toys without asking, which upsets Misha. This is not the first time that Sarah has taken one of Misha's toys without permission, which angers Misha even more. Misha walks up to Sarah, pushes Sarah, and takes back her toy. By pushing Sarah, Misha has demonstrated one type of aggressive behavior. Aggressive behavior is a type of behavior where people attempt to stand up for themselves or exert power over others in ways that are hostile and violate the rights of others. People who are on the receiving end of aggressive behavior, such as Sarah, usually feel dominated, embarrassed, guilty, or shamed as a result of a situation. Aggressive behaviors differ from passive-aggressive behaviors, which seek to disguise feelings of anger in that they are usually intentional and meant to harm someone, either psychologically or physically, or destroy someone's belongings, can be directed toward another person or the self, such as a teenager who likes to injure herself by cutting her wrists, are a major violation of the norms or rules of a particular society, and can cause major impairments to academic, social, or workplace life.
The rationale and significance of this study. School aggression has been on the rise in our primary school system in Trinidad and Tobago. At St. Rose's Primary School, this is very evident. This research, however, aims to decrease aggressive behavior and to inculcate a variety of strategies to improve this problem at the school. Blanco and Ray, 2012, Chang, Ritter, and Hayes, 2005, purports that play, art therapy, and music are effective ways to reach aggressive children. A group entitled PLUS, Peace, Love, and Understanding at School, is one idea forward which will be developed to address the problem. This research aims, as we decrease the behavior at the school, to use a variety of the activities that were purported by Chang, Ritter, and Hayes to improve the standard. And therefore, we are looking at activities in the area of pottery, art and craft, gardening, planting of flowers and lettuce, a seasoning garden, singing jingles, creating your own songs, and videos alike using the technology with the music, and even exercise and Zumba. The literature review that informed this research comprised of theories from Anna Freud, Melaine Klein, and Albert Bandura, stating that childhood behavior issues such as aggression can be addressed by counseling and the use of activities. Therefore, the group met and decided that the solution would be one to come up with the PLUS program at the school. The strategies involved a plethora of child-centered play therapy to cognitive behavioral techniques which can be used to curb aggressive behavior. In the strategies, the very first thing the group decided that could be done was to train the staff and ensure that they're very well aware of the problem and the solution and the part that they would play at the institution to curb this problem. The next strategy would be to identify the student or students who are exhibiting aggressive behavior. Then we would have teacher mediation and conflict resolution. Then we would go to recording and reporting the incidents, and then to the guidance officer. The implications of this research states the teachers, parents, administration, even the stakeholders all need to understand what aggressive behavior is, its effects, and the strategies used to mitigate the problem. And once implemented, the program can stand to show all other schools in the cluster that it can work for them also. In doing this research, it is very important to understand the school context. St. Rose's Primary School is located in the Caroni Education District. It's a co-ed school with a population of 575 students and 30 teachers. Most of the teachers have acquired their B.Ed in education. The context of the school also has stakeholders attached to the school, persons from the business community, the alumni, and persons from the PTA community. Members from the nearby parish church are also part of the stakeholder community. The methodology for this research was informed by Ferenc and his model of 2000. The PLC formation of the group came together in the very early stages and decided to identify the problem. Due to the COVID pandemic, the research and the PLC group formation had to take its meetings on the virtual space. The group was able to meet via WhatsApp, via emails, and via voice notes, where we were able to collate and collect data on this issue. The data collection tools that this research used was the PLC meetings, a very, very important part. The meeting of the teachers of the school not just dealt with the problem, but dealt with many of the issues in the different departments of the school that affected the school. Personal observations were given, questionnaires, anecdotal notes on students who are offenders, the office offense book, where we were able to collate data on the repeated offenses of some of the aggressive students, the overt aggression scale, where we were able to measure the level of aggression, and a school survey from all departments of the school were some of the areas that we used to collect the data. From the data collection, what we did was a work plan, and therefore the theory of action included the teachers again, the personal training of the teachers in departments, then via staff meeting, where teachers were privy to the information of the project in relation to aggressive students at the school, in relation to the strategies, in relation to the plans that would follow. From the teachers' training, we were able to take intervention 1, which was to identify the aggressive students. After identifying the students, the data was recorded. After the data was recorded and some intervention strategies were made by the teacher, be it conflict resolution, mediation, the administration was next informed, and then the matter was referred to the guidance officer. This was our first intervention. Intervention 2 was a bit different. We looked at the formation of the PLUS program, the Peace, Love, and Understanding at the school. Here we looked at the co-curricular activities that would be used to assist the students with their aggression. areas of art, craft, planting flowers and lettuce, a seasoning garden, the area of pottery, journals, e-journals, photojournals, and board games were part of the PLUS program. Group formation was our intervention strategy for our third area. The formation of the group PLUS. In this group, students came together with an identity. They were given a pledge, a song, and a button that allowed them to show that they belonged to a group. The group also decided to use social bonding experiences of picnics and even nature walks and playing beautiful soft music for the students as bonding exercise as the formation of the group continued. Intervention strategy 4. MS awareness. Must stop aggression. The must stop aggression is a very important part of the intervention. The must stop aggression is a week of activities that will be hosted at the school. In these activities, a display of the students' skills and work from the gardening, the pottery, the comic script, the photojournals, and all the activities that they would have done would be on display. Following the MS Awareness Week, we have the MS Appreciation Day. On this day, the students will perform for the entire school a skit production on MS awareness, meaning must stop aggression. Intervention 5, the stakeholders. Aqua and Auntie Party 2014 speaks about the intervention of stakeholders in building a community. At St. Rose's Primary School, we embrace the presence of the stakeholders of our community. In the business community, we have the agri-shops that will furnish us with seeds, seedlings, soil, and other things to ensure that the planting part of the project can be furnished. The pottery shop that will allow us to source clay, and even the human resource from the pottery shop to indulge students in this area. The groceries and other small businesses would be included. Human resource. It's a very important part of Intervention 5. The church, the community, and even human resource from the Ministry of Education would be welcome to ensure that this program moves forward. The final outcomes. Just what St. Rose's Primary School would like to have its final outcomes. A sustained PLUS program. A decrease in the aggressive behavior at the students on the compound, and a program that we can share in the cluster, in the area where we are at, to the other schools, assisting them to also recognize and curb the problem of aggression in their schools. The work plan would be a plan that we would be able to use with a time factor. The objective of the work plan is to decrease the aggressive behavior. Therefore, the timeline would be term 3. And the actions would be as stated before in the interventions 1 to 5. So what would be our expected findings? Our expected findings would be the strategies that we would find to inculcate and control and manage the aggressive behavior at the school. The engagement of skills for students, and a program created, PLUS, Peace, Love, and Understanding at School. And these would address the decrease of aggressive behavior at the school. In conclusion, with all hands on deck, this program will serve to decrease the problem of aggressive behavior and to develop students' skills as they bloom and as they grow. Working together, we can decrease the problem of aggressive behavior at St. Rose's Primary School and at all other schools in the country of Trinidad and Tobago. I thank you very much for listening and watching my presentation. Thank you.